Hi, and welcome to McCluck Inn, gardening at McCluck Inn, I should say. I am setting out here at the community garden waiting for my friend Tracy to come on out. And I haven't been out here except for one time this week because we were so busy getting everything ready for the grand opening and the final June tour. Well, the garden tour for the last part of June. So I just felt pretty much burnt out. So I was taking a little bit of time off for myself and my mental health and I was just exhausted from everything that we've done. But I'm just sitting out here on a nice afternoon. It is probably about 5:30 now. You can see the moon up there in the sky. And I am just relaxing for the time being. I brought out some sweet potato slips to plant because I just haven't gotten around to planting them in my backyard and I didn't want them to go to waste. But as you can see, my potatoes there are all blooming, which means that they're putting on tubers right now. So I'd say in about another 2 weeks they might start dying off or so, but then I've got to wait for 8 to 10 days to make sure tops are completely dead before I can dig them up. And this is one of the sweet potatoes that I planted out here the last time I was here, and a piece of grass and a goat weed. But you see, all this right here is just new growth, which is good. This is putting on new growth over here too. And I just planted that one. Something has been eating the leaves off of these too, but this one here is making a comeback, so I'm happy about that. Planted that one right there too, plus some more over here. But as you can see, my marigolds there is looking really nice. My amaranth is going like gangbusters. It's got all these flowers all over it, which my birds love. And I also planted a sweet potato slip right there. And I've got some beans here, Christmas lima beans here growing like crazy. My ginger is there. Not sure what's going on with that. Got another Christmas lima bean there and over there. I need to trellis those up on the arch. But yeah, you can see this one here is just going massive on me. This is peanuts that I'm growing. We planted about 70, I want to say, 70, 80, and this is the only group that survived. Not sure why. That's my oregano. These marigolds here, I started them just by taking some dead flowers that I gathered last year, saved them for seed. That one over there too. And just gathered them in here. They are doing absolutely wonderful. That one right there, I believe was a store-bought one, but it survived, thankfully. Tomatoes. I've got a little bloom on that one right there. But yeah, my regular potatoes are in bloom, which I'm thrilled. I've got some tomatoes flowers there. Onions planted along that whole backside 24 feet. I dug up my red mustard because it was flowering. And basically I just planted some zucchini seeds and it's grows, not, oh well, no loss. This one right here is this more flower buds there for you. My tomatoes. Another sweet potato slip there. There is another sweet potato slip that survived. This one right here is a red dwarf tomato, I believe it is. It was very small when I planted it out here, but now look at it. It's got blooms on it and everything. I've got quite a few tomatoes out here this year that I got from the Keisha King. Here's another one, that marigold that I grew just by scattering seeds out here. And here's another one. These are good for pasta turns. And I should hopefully get a good crop of onions out of this garden. Another little sweet potato slip that I just planted. I have no idea what this one right here is. It might be weed, don't know. I'll have to check on it. I've got beans coming up over here. These are, that right there is a bean. I should have another bean coming up over there. Those are my Christmas lima beans. We've got cherry tomatoes planted here. She said she planted a cherry tomato over here for me, and I don't see it. But Keisha King said she planted a cherry tomato over here for me, and I just don't see it there. Wonder what happened to it. But yeah, we are... Oh dear. A major leak over here. See what I mean? This is why somebody needs to be out here at the garden at watering times, because, yeah. And another leak over here. And this is what I'm going to have to document and show it to Keisha King, because she is the one that put out the irrigation and stuff, and we need to make sure she knows about those leaks. My friend Tracy Hall, she's got massive basil over here that is blooming. We don't want it to bloom yet. So what we do is just pinch off the heads, the flowering parts. That way it stays nice and bushy. And that she plans on using the basil to make pesto this year. And that's a nice full bush right there. That's how big it is. This is one of these here, cantaloupe, and the other one's honeydew, I think. She's got tomatoes. She's got potatoes over here, which is doing amazing. She's got marigolds there too. Those two there are banana peppers. Her sister and her niece was wanting those to be planted. Oh, look, she's got look how pretty that tomato is. That is so pretty. I did not realize she was already having tomatoes on it. Very pretty. Here's another basil plant. Absolutely massive. I might take some home with me today. And again, we're picking off the flower heads because she wants to use it to make pesto. And we pretty much take care of each other's beds out here when we come out here, like I'm doing with removing the basil heads here. This is another nice big plant. See, it's nice and big. Oh, look, she's got some more tomatoes here too. For some reason, her side is doing a lot better than mine. It might be the topsoil that she put out here. Her potatoes are not coming up as much as mine did. This is her spaghetti squash. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably some more down there at the bottom. She's got a nice one there, that's spaghetti squash. She's got a little amaranth plant over here. Another spaghetti squash over here. Look at the size of that one. I mean, that thing is beautiful, isn't it? She's got bell peppers out here. She's got a different marigold over there, red and black, red and yellow one. She's got more bell peppers here. Right there. She's got marigolds and birds in her bed. This is her amaranth. Isn't it gorgeous? It's huge. And bell peppers. She did have another zucchini over here, but it started dying off, so she pulled it up. She's also has sage over there, and scallions and onions, so that all looks pretty. Okay, and this is our petunia bed. Look how the size of that one. That's all one plant right there. Massive. Okay, that's it for the tour for right now. I will post more later on during the week. Have a good day, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. If you like my content, please give us a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.